gentle cooking. And we got to keep it moving. Use the whisk to your advantage. And you get straight, keep every bit of your egg yolks moving. We're looking for two things here at this point. A lighter yellow color. Two analogies for you. Tweety bird. And then I had a student say, oh, I don't know who Tweety bird is. And then I said, okay, well then that yellow of the oil jug over there. And then we're also looking for enhanced thickness due to the fact that we're cooking, and that's going to be represented by what are called ribbons. Or in other words, as this thickens, it'll get to the point when I put the whisk through the egg yolk mixture, it'll leave a trail. Like if you were walking in snow. And we see that occurring right before our very eyes. Gentle, gentle cooking. Gentle, gentle cooking here. How do we recommend what? On and off. You got to have control of your bowl. So it can't be sitting there because it's going to get too hot. You got to have the ability to do this.
No, I mean, like, if you're holding it on the spoon, how would you know what to take it away? What is whipped from the side?
Practice. Practice. Okay, so here we go. Lighter yellow color. Hopefully you can notice that. Tweety bird, or the oil container. And then trails. What in the world? When I was in culinary school, I'm like, trail or ribbons. What is this? What does ribbons mean? Well, ribbons is this. You leave a trail with the whisk. That's an indication that it's been cooked enough to the point where now we can stop. Yeah? So it's just that simple. So you notice when I was cooking it, I pulled it away, and I was kind of moving. Better to go slower than try to rush it. Because if you rush it, what's going to happen to your egg yolks?
Cook.
You're going to overcook. And you keep them moving so you don't have bits of pieces that are neglected that overcook and get dry and boogery. Yeah? You all know what that means, right? Yes. At this point, this is pretty much not needed. And what we'll do is, moving quickly now, begin the process of whisking in our warm clarified butter and building the what? Emulsification. So this is a slow process. If you put too much in, it's going to break. And when it's broken, what is it going to look like? It's going to look like, kind of like scrambled eggs floating in clarified butter. Notice how I'm whisking. You don't have to whisk till your arm's falling off, but use the power of the whisk. And I'm working relatively quickly because this is supposed to be a warm, butter-flavored sauce. Come on over here, Thick Pen. If you want to have a partner, hold the bowl. That's fine. I'm building the emulsification. Notice how I'm using the whisk. And if I could get a tasting spoon, Sarah. Now, if you've added most of your butter, and you have what appears to be a pretty nice looking sauce, and you've added most of the clarified butter, you can stop, as long as you have a prevailing flavor of what?
Butter.
At this point, butter, yes. So let's give it a try. It tastes like butter. Okay, now, this is seasoning. Okay, so that's going to go at the end. Other seasonings.
Salt and pepper.
A little bit of salt. Carefully with pepper. Real teeny tiny little pinch for dusting. As with other items, you get a good taste. The tasting is, the seasoning is a process. Maybe just a little more salt. Now, what would happen now if I ran out of reduction and it needed more? What's the backup plan? Either make more or easily solve the problem by adding lemon juice instead of the reduction. Yeah? So lemon juice is your backup plan. At this point, I'm going to simply warm it up a bit. And I will have Sarah get me about a tablespoon of warm water from the sink. I'll show you a little added trick. So I'm gently reheating it because it's supposed to be a warm butter flavored sauce with a little bit of what? Tang. So it's thick, right? The emulsification has come together. It's even thicker than nappe. Okay, so it's nice, but I want to try to lighten it up just a little bit. So you can easily do that by adding a little bit of warm water. And a little bit, that was probably about 2 teaspoons. But it lightened it up, thinned it out just a little bit. Now how thick or thin your hollandaise is depends on how you're going to serve it. If you want it to stick to the top of vegetables, then you make it thicker. If you want it more of a nappe consistency to put on like a piece of fish, then you thin it out. For the purposes of you guys in this class, this is the consistency you want. So when you put your whisk in, it falls off in a ribbon like that.